Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. So, I'm going to do a collective message today. With that, take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else to appreciate. All right, I'm going to take a step aside to let spirit pass through. Okay, let's get into it. So, I was guided to use the Celtic Magic Oracle deck. With this, you could have Irish heritage, you could resonate with Celtic belief systems, Druid belief systems. You don't have to. That's just going to be extra confirmation for somebody. And let's see. Here we go. Okay, so the first one that came out is holy moly. It's holy moly. No, that was not the one. Okay. Yeah. Right. So the first one that came out was Magic Cauldron. I'll show it to you. It says transformation is brewing. Welcome change and growth. Then we also have the balance cross. That one says to seek harmony, align your body, mind, and spirit. So with these two together, what I'm picking up is that you're going through a major transformation right now, which I have been picking this up for the collective. A big transformation's going on. And the message here is to continue to align your mental, spiritual, physical, and emotional states. And what I'm getting is you might be getting a lot of energy sent your way right now. Not necessarily, not like negative, just receiving a lot of energy. And so with that, it's very important to ground. You can use crystals, you can get out in nature, you can do a visualization, whatever works for you. But when you get grounded, then you're pulling that energy that you're receiving from, the ethers, the spirit realm, whatever it is that you term it, the quantum realm, etc. And then you're pulling it down into your body and really grounding it down. And that's just going to help with this next phase. We've got Enchanted Forest. Magic surrounds you. Open your heart to wonder. And so with this card, I'm really picking up that grounding and getting quiet energy. That's really going to help you right now. We also have Ancient Ruins. History holds wisdom. Learn from the past. So you could also be kind of diving into maybe your ancestry, maybe your soul's history, something of that nature, and really pulling that up to the surface to integrate with your experience now. Then we've also got lunar cycles. Embrace the phases of the moon. Each brings new insights. So you definitely could be being called to work with the moon cycles right now. One way you can do that is you can work with them for manifestation. And then we also have elders' wisdom. Seek guidance from elders. Their experience is a beacon. So you could be being called to reach out to somebody, maybe a mentor, something like that. This can also be in the spirit realm as well. So you can call on like your ancestors, your spirit guides, whatever it is that you work with, and really call them in. You can do this on a daily basis and just ask for their assistance to help keep you in your highest timeline. And that's a really simple way to work with them on a regular basis. Okay. So we are going to do a little bit of tarot here. What else does the collective need to hear, Spirit? Woo. That's part of this. We'll see. Hold on. Oh, okay. That's I just heard that's not too many. That's the perfect amount. All right. I stand corrected. Okay. Okay, so for some of you right away, what I'm picking up is that you're in this energy of you need to get moving, you need to get gone kind of thing. So for some of you, this is going to be moving locations. This is going to be leaving behind the location you're in right now and moving into a new home, moving to a new location, something of that nature. For some of you, this is leaving behind limiting beliefs that were holding you in an old pattern that were keeping you stuck. Um, We've got the Ace of Wands. And so with this is a gift from the divine. So allow yourself to open up to this and receive it. For some of you, you've been in hermit energy and you are getting ready to come out of hermit energy. For others of you, you are being called to go more into that hermit energy and really get still, get quiet with yourself, things of that nature. And it's going to help to illuminate paths that are opening up to you right now. So the Six of Pentacles here is saying that either you are in a place where you can give back to other people, and it can also symbolize that you are being asked to open up and receive help. Um, that's going to vary depending on the on which timeline you're on, basically. Um, yeah, yeah, that's just going to vary. Ultimately, this transformation that you're going through, especially by tapping into your creativity, it's going to help you with this completion of this cycle. And it's really going to put you in this energy of completion. And I heard wish fulfillment. This isn't normally my wish fulfillment card, but the world is one of the like super positive cards in the deck. And so this is kind of the end of the journey. Um, it's not really like the end. It's the end of a cycle that you've been going through. And so just keep focusing on that, keep opening up and allowing yourself to receive the communication in whatever way that is for you, and continue to pull that energy into your body and into your experience. And that's going to really allow you to close out this cycle and embrace this beginning. Okay. Okay. So with the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Wands, what I'm picking up is that some of you are at a place of like almost exhaustion. And this is something else that has been going on collectively as well, is just being kind of exhausted with the journey. And with that, it's important to go into this hermit energy and really get centered, really release a lot of that energy that no longer serves you. Um, And for some of you, that's really going to happen when you tap into your creativity and get kind of childlike in some aspect of life, whether that's pulling out a coloring book and coloring, whether that's literally going and playing with your kids, something of that nature. Tap back into that childlike energy, and that's going to help you to really come into this completion of this cycle. And again, with this Six of Pentacles card, if you are in a position where you could really use some help, open yourself up to that. If you're in a position where you can help others, even with your time, something like that, your gifts, something of that nature, do that. And that's going to help illuminate other pathways that are opening up to you right now. Because I'm really picking up that there's multiple pathways that are opening up. And by getting quiet and really listening to your guides, again, whatever you work with, you're really going to be given the insight to navigate this arena where you've got multiple pathways opening up. And so what spirit wants you to know is when all these pathways start to open up, really do your best to get grounded, because that's going to help you to discern which pathway is the one that you want to take. What I'm picking up is a lot of these pathways that are opening up are going to help you really reach your highest timeline, and the choice is going to be yours. And so don't do your best not to get into that energy of like, well, should I do this one? Should I do that one? And kind of get stuck in indecision. Just allow yourself to trust yourself at this point and know that you're going to know what path is in your highest good. Cover it all. And for some of you, this is kind of a side note, but for some of you, you're being encouraged to start working with some sort of divination and whatever calls to you. So we've got ruins, and what that made me think of was runes. So ancient ruins, Ruins. It made me think of runes, which is Runes. Um, and that's a divination tool. And then I also saw a crystal ball. And so for some of you, you're being encouraged to tap into your own gifts when it comes to that. Maybe channeling spirit in some way and letting that flow through your creativity, something of that nature. So that's kind of a little side note. Okay, well, with that, I don't feel like anything else wants to come through right now. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I hope that this helps. Yeah, just keep your head up, stay grounded, and you got this. This is exciting stuff. So I'm going to leave this here. If you like this message, you can hit that like button. If you would like to see more content from me, you can hit subscribe. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And definitely feel free to leave me a comment below, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye.